Okay, so welcome to the Skullcast.
Yeah.
A very special episode.
Alright, yes. You might be wondering, what the fuck is this thing? What am I looking at? Well, this is the first game that... I guess, like our first project, but like the first game I made while trying to learn how to make games in Game Maker.
Yeah, so this is the actual first game you would call this is a game.
Yeah.
Not a ridiculous attempt which makes no sense.
Yeah, don't worry. This is just the
the first
earliest, the earliest prototype that I could find that was like sort of playable. It's only like 3 rooms.
Yeah. So we're going to go over a little bit of history of the game, and then we're going to play the first version. I guess the first release, the official release,
version 1. We will play it.
Okay, so this is just the beta.
This is version like 0.1. Okay. It has some sprites, some enemies, like...
Not very animated.
Oh no, you can only... the walking animation doesn't even exist.
Oh right, yeah. You're just floating, you're vampiring.
Yeah, you...
Oh, you can
sliding.
turn. Oh, you can. It depends on the mouse, okay.
Yes. It's gonna be a problem throughout the game, I bet.
Okay, so now I'm going to try to play this, all the versions, or at least all the versions you're going to see today.
It's just this one.
Oh, and I died.
Yep.
Oh, that's sad.
Watch out, because you have limited lives, alright? You have only 3 lives.
Okay. Oh.
Yep. And you clicked off the screen. Okay.
Cool. So the controls are, you move with the keys.
With the WASD.
You move with the keys, and you turn around and point with the mouse.
Yeah.
Which might seem like a good idea.
It is. I played some platformers that work like this, like WASD.
I haven't.
Well, okay, maybe you haven't, but it's not like unheard of. All right, if you ever played Butcher, or if you heard about Butcher?
I have not played it.
Well, I think it works the same.
Yeah, it seems like very. Oh.
Yeah, watch out, those guys shoot.
Oh, they are imps. They are imp
Basically,
precursors.
yes. Basically, they're imps, and this is this is part of why we wanted to play this game. Like some of the stuff in Mini Doom, even some of the sprites are from this game.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Some of the tile set for the floors
Exactly.
come from here. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, not directly,
Yeah,
but they
well,
were heavily borrowed upon.
some changes were made, but there is like a place in version 1.0 where it's more or less the same tile sets from the big site.
Oh yes, that is correct. I'm guessing that needs like double jump or something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So well, I don't know. Just
Yeah, I'm advancing. Woo. Oh, nice. Very
So-
cool. This is very cool.
okay. So more than 10 years ago,
Oh yes, when was this made? The release date of this?
I don't know, like between 2007 till I don't know,
Yeah, let's call it
like maybe
2006-7.
Yeah, 2006, probably 2007. I don't know, 2007, whatever. And maybe the last version is from like 2010 or 2011.
Okay, so
It wasn't like
10 years old.
yeah, sure, and it's not like I've been working on it like all of those years, right?
Yeah, of course, on and off.
So 10 years ago, or more than 10 years ago, because you were going to study like to another country,
Yes.
right? And before that, we were like, I don't know, that's the moment when we said, hey, we want to make a video game.
Yeah.
And we started with some making some prototypes in Flash.
Yeah, I think I think we were never. Oh, is that like a victory thing, or was I just falling? Oh, I was just falling.
No, actually, oh god, sorry, the arm follows your character. It's a separate object, your
Okay.
arm and your character, and the arm is like one frame behind.
Oh, okay.
So when you finish the level, the arm stays some pixels behind.
Yeah,
you.
no. What I was saying, I mean, going back into history, into
Uh-huh.
history time. I think we were never more or less. We were never synced in our desire to make games, because
Yeah.
I remember when I first started wanting to make games. It was, I mean, there were there were no graphic art tools to develop anything.
Well, maybe you should game over actually, because
Why?
you have like one life. You just wasted 2 lives on
Yeah.
jumping the pit.
Training. Let's see how far do I get. Okay, that's it.
And that's
Okay, cool.
okay. Well, yeah, you game over. Anyway.
Do I keep my powers? No.
No.
Yeah, so when I started making games, there were no graphical interfaces. There was nothing. I mean, I was programming in C. Like, not even C++, just C. The original one. Which is, of course, garbage. And I was trying to make a copy, well, a version of Pokemon. But the Pokemon had armor and weapons and stuff. And it was... I mean, and it looked. There were, as I said, there were no graphics, so everything had to be based on characters. So it looked like
Yeah, by characters you mean like letters of the
Yeah,
and numbers
of
of,
course.
the alphabet.
yeah, characters. So yeah, it looked like the first dungeon crawlers. There was nothing on the screen but characters, and that's it. So yeah, that was probably my first attempt. And my second attempt were, when I discovered Flash and you could actually program things and you had graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I should be like programming and thinking on algorithms and arrays and stuff. And you have no idea of programming and anything.
No, I was just making some graphics, I guess.
Yeah, and so it wasn't the time. And
No.
when you were kind of starting with this, I was like, I had more or less lost hope on developing, since Flash was like, it was not really a game development platform.
Plus, when I don't know, I remember when I started learning to program in Game Maker and in whatever I was doing in the university, you were like, you told me about Game Maker, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, you.
Yeah, I went to study a master's degree, and one of my classes was game development. I mean, of course, it was not on the original curriculum, because of course, who would want to teach something that's actually fun? No one. So I had to more or less go and just like insert myself into a class.
Okay.
And yeah, the teacher taught us Game Maker, and of course, it was like just the best, most amazing thing I have ever experienced. So when I came back from vacation, I told him, this is it.
You probably told me like from email.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like
Because-
this is the future, and this is how we are going to do anything. Please take a look.
Oh, and in that moment I was like,
Yeah,
hooked.
now it's going to happen.
Yeah, I
like
was hooked on
10
Game Maker.
years later, probably. Oh man, did I? Okay.
Don't worry, there are checkpoints.
Great.
So okay, that was 10 years ago. You were studying abroad. I was.
I was studying in Sweden.
He was in Sweden,
Oh, God, fuck you. No.
eating the meatballs.
Oh, and that canned disgusting rotten fish.
Okay, well, I don't get it, but I'm sure someone.
Oh, it's
will.
a meme. It's a meme on the internet.
Okay. You have the pike, by the way.
Oh.
You can press number 2, and you can change the weapon to the pike.
Oh, right. Okay. No.
It's a melee weapon. and that red thing over there,
Energy?
That's refills your life.
Great.
And the green thing is a new weapon. It's the plasma weapon.
Oh man, I can barely see.
yeah. The screen is like really small right now.
Okay, so you were saying, well, so I finally brought the knowledge from the first world,
Yeah.
and you started developing in it,
I don't know,
basically like guessing everything, because of course in those times there were no like really helpful. Well, I guess there were a couple of websites, but not
there
like
was
now.
like a small tutorial which I followed until the end, and then I was like left on my own.
Yeah,
and then I had to learn how to code from, I don't know, just downloading examples, looking at what people do. Oh look, there's another weapon over there.
Noise. Oh. No.
The machine gun. Yeah.
This is more powerful, I guess.
Of course. The pike is really powerful.
Oh, great.
Plasma, not as powerful. It's really slow, but it has like splash damage.
Oh, nice. Ah!
If anybody played Descent.
Oh, it's based on that.
Yes, it's a green ball with like it's more or less like the plasma weapon in Descent.
Okay.
So yeah, Descent, heavy influence in my life. And in everything I did. Also, obviously, Metroid. This game was supposed to be like a
Space Metroid. Well,
Metroidvania.
Metroid is in space.
Yeah, Metroidvania. Yeah. It was supposed to be a Metroidvania game, I guess, because that's what I really liked back then.
Oh, look, a new enemy. Nice.
Yeah. Plus, you can now charge up your shot. Just just keep it pressed.
Oh, okay. There's no charging animation.
Yeah, of course not. There's not even a walking animation.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, crap. Yeah, tell your story.
Okay. Well, I was just saying about the influences in this game. Which were
Descent, Metroid,
Yeah, Descent, Metroid, and
Castlevanias, I guess.
I guess once in the podcast I talked about these all the paper games I used to make.
Oh, right.
Like they were sort of labyrinths drawn in paper. And yeah, back then we played a lot of Descent, and for the people who don't know what that game is, oh my god, first bug. It's like, I don't know, you drive a ship.
Yeah, it's a first-person shooter.
It's a first-person
where
shooter.
you are free to move in all axes.
Of course, but like the lore is, you are, I don't know, you're flying through these underground mazes, underground places where the robots have gone rogue.
Oh yeah.
And they were mining robots, right? That's why the whole game is underground.
Yeah, there were mines.
And I always liked the idea of that, because it's very similar to Metroid, right? Most of Metroid is just underground.
Yep.
You go inside these caves, and I don't know, I was very fascinated by those subterranean mazes. You should probably get the shield, by the way.
Okay, well, I guess it won't be optional in a few hits more.
Yeah, now
Oh, come on. Oh, but
you
at least I got it. Yay.
Okay. And in this version, the shield is just infinite, so you can abuse it.
Nice.
Okay, we have reached far enough, by the way. We can quit whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, let's go to the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of fun actually, but
really?
you know what? Yes, actually, I'm kind of having fun. Maybe it's because I've been playing Darkest Dungeon, so frustration is no longer an issue. Yes.
Because
I no longer feel frustration. I'm over it.
Cool. Because it's gonna get frustrating. Oh, by the way, I am gonna upload version 1.0.
Yeah, the first release.
Yes, I'm gonna upload it to GameJolt so everybody can play. I mean, if anyone wants to subject themselves to the horror, it's gonna be easier than this. This is very shitty.
Hey, it's great for like Game Grumps and maybe some like Russian level or Japan or Asian level speed running.
Well, you're getting good actually, so
no,
probably version 1.0 is gonna be
okay. Yeah, let's play the other one. Even though this is kind of fun. Now what? Some background story, some lore.
Yeah, before
of your in-game universe.
Before we get into playing the game,
okay,
I guess we should just quickly go over what it was supposed to be about.
Okay.
Back in 2010 or whatever, whenever this was made, I just wanted to, like, I had already worked on this fucking game engine for like, I don't know, 4 years. You know, sporadically.
Yeah, of course.
And I said, hey, I should just, I don't know, use some of this. Of course, in the end, this would eventually become the game making courses I started teaching, or Minidum 1. But back then I said I should make it a game. And I did make a small attempt to make it into a game. And therefore I made a very shitty sci-fi story.
Of course.
Which we're gonna go through right now, okay? And it was the distant future, okay?
The year 2000.
The year 2000.
So I'm guessing that's the Milky Way.
Yes, this is a galaxy, what you're looking at.
Okay.
That's the Milky Way galaxy, and the Earth is over there, I guess. And in the distant future, hyperspace was discovered. And so humanity...
So I'm guessing that came out from
I know you get it.
Ugh, man. Homeworld.
Yes.
Of course, Homeworld. Yeah, we've never talked about Homeworld. We should...
Oh.
One episode just talking about Homeworld.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually we will.
Yes.
Homeworld, amazing game. And it had sort of the same thingy where hyperspace was discovered and then humanity started like a golden age of expansion, right?
Yeah.
Because suddenly people
we could
anywhere.
put the intro of
Homeworld.
Homeworld in this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
So yeah, the usual humanity is expanding throughout the galaxy, and everything is fine, everything is cool, everything is great. And then the red territories started to become militaristic.
Okay.
Like super militaristic.
So
and
the Red Nation.
Yeah, whatever.
The Fire Nation. The Fire Nation attacked.
The Fire Nation attacked, and they were aggressive, and everybody was peaceful, and they were like not ready for this.
Okay.
And so the red thing started, expanding, and so there were the rebels.
Yeah,
whatever.
The Allied forces.
The Allied
fighting
forces
the Axis
of all the other colors, like trying to say no to the red one. And so, like in a very classic fashion, you're part of the rebels or whatever.
Of course, as you do.
And the story starts on this green spot in the screen. It is like some scientific outpost in the edge of the galaxy of the Red Territory, where all their super advanced militaristic science is.
Okay.
And you're trying to steal some of it because they are like super advanced in military technology, which nobody is.
Of course.
Because there's no need for it. And so the story starts in this distant planet, where it's like super protected, okay, by like
defensive orbital things.
Yes, exactly. And nobody knows why, because the planet doesn't seem to be very special or whatever. So the Allied forces mount an attack so they can steal their technology, whatever. And you are like one of the rebels who is in charge of stealing one of their super advanced mech suits, okay, which is the thing you were piloting in the
demo,
in the horrible thing you just played.
Okay.
So it's a mecha suit.
Okay.
And so the Allied forces make a distractionary attack in the orbital platforms or whatever. And meanwhile, you're like some infiltrated person who steals one of the suits, and then you have to go.
Planetfall.
Yeah, you have to drop into the planet because the whole thing is falling down from orbit or whatever. And then the game starts. Okay, it was supposed to be separated into 3
stages,
sections,
stages, chapters,
whatever. You land on the planet, and you had to contact the Allied forces and tell them to pick you up with the mech suit. But you had to go underground because they were looking for you. Okay, so you briefly went underground, and then in the green spot, which was supposedly near the beginning, you found this crashed alien ship, which was like
Of course, the aliens enter the story.
Come on, yeah. Whatever. It was recently crashed, like 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah, and when you went in, you found some alien tech, and mysteriously your mech suit was compatible with it.
okay.
And then you realize that these guys were probably tinkering with this
of course.
shit.
Yeah.
The classic story, like,
Yeah.
come on, people get alien technology, and that's why they get the military edge or whatever.
Okay.
So you incorporate this I don't know, alien energy reactor into your suit, and you get overpowered.
Cool.
And thus you become the main character of the story. You get to the Green X, where you probably find some active aliens,
Okay.
which are, I don't know, active in the planet. And then the mystery is like, whoa, what is going on? Whatever. Second part of the story is you really have to go deep underground into the world, and then you explore, like, you have to fight the local life of the planet, which is dangerous. And then there is some lava, which is always cool. And then you get to the bottom, where there is like a super ancient alien ship where everybody got the technology, whatever. And then you realize that's why these red guys wanted to
Protect the planet.
and they wanted to unite all of humanity under one militaristic regime, because the aliens were coming,
Oh.
and they wanted to protect the humanity.
Oh, so they are the actual good guys.
Well, they had good intentions. I don't know if they were the good guys, but they had, like, you know, a plan
Okay.
going on. And in the meanwhile, your mech suit becomes sentient.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, because I needed some other character in the story, and the AI in
So
your
like,
suits.
and it's a she.
Sure.
It should be.
Okay, why not? I hadn't thought it that far.
Cool.
but
It's a mech suit simulator dating sim. Actually, not a bad idea.
that could be a spin-off. Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Oh yes, and you can date all your mech suits.
It's only one. Okay. Maybe in the spin-off there will be multiple mech suits. But anyway, the alien reactor makes the computer sentient.
Okay.
So after you find out the whole conspiracy thing,
Uh-huh.
comes the third act, where you have to escape back to the surface and meet with your rebel allies.
Okay.
And then I was like, yeah, now the player, I mean, the players should, like, choose what ending they want, because the alien invasion has started. Like, the aliens are already attacking this planet. That's where you got your first reactor from
Okay.
one of their ships or whatever. And, like, the war is like full on right now. And the aliens are attacking, and the red forces are, like, repelling the aliens, and meanwhile the rebels are like, let's get the fuck out of here with the tech. And now you have to choose, like, should I
Help humanity or help your or keep your alliance.
Yeah, should I give this tech to the rebels? Should I side with them? What is more important, freedom or safety? And then I don't know.
Cool.
That's
cool.
the end of the game. Is it cool? Is it deep? I don't know. It was
Actually, that's pretty decent.
it was 10 years ago. I was a noob.
I think it holds up.
Let's hope.
I think if you add the dating sim, this is a smashing success.
That was too much for back then. That's some good
No,
ideas.
I think this absolutely holds up for a nice platformer with like nice mechanics, a nice ending. It's fantastic.
Yeah, plus you had your AI buddy, or I mean
Now girlfriend.
girlfriend. You could date your suit.
That's so messed up.
Yeah, pretty messed up.
Oh, imagine the fanfic.
Well, you start the game inside her, so
You're inside me.
that's very very forward.
Okay, so
Anyway,
okay.
That was supposed to be the story of the game. The game was never made. I only made like a tutorial demo.
Okay, so that's
version.
what we're going to play.
Yes, we're gonna play the tutorial
The
now.
tutorial for the game that never existed.
Yeah, and the tutorial is supposed to be like We will get into the story of the tutorial there's no story.
Cool.
But yeah, this was the precursor to everything we made. And okay, see you next episode where we will actually play this shit.
Okay, let's do that.